In his Red Sox debut in a jam early, walked the bases loaded, and then the Lord said, you got to rise up. Sal Fasano, 4th homer of the year. He added his 5th later, 2nd career multi-homer game, 1st career slam, 10th slam for the A's this year. Bottom 4, 4-2 A's. Matt Stairs loops it to right. Trot Nixon was banging. No Boston player had a multi-hit game here. Bottom 5, Velarde grounds one into the hole, but Nomar Garcia sick.
Let me see that again.
No, we got to go on with the highlight. Nomar hitting .392 this year, top 8, pinch hitter Bernard Gilkey. That is a sweet double play. The A's 1 through 8 hitters in the lineup went 1 for 24 at the plate, and they still won 5-2. The A's only had 3 hits in the game, but Fasano's 2 long ones.
Jay Buhner at the plate, bottom of the 3rd, 3-0 M's. It's now 5-0. Bone has 19 on the year. Jay's had 3 errors in the 3rd inning. Bottom 5, 5-2 M's. A-Rod comes calling. Gone. 25th on the year for the 25-year-old. 6-2 M's. Flashing back to Saturday. The Wayback Machine here at ESPN. A-Rod at the plate against John Frascatore. Hits Rodriguez with a pitch. A-Rod's not happy. Back to Sunday. Bottom 8, 9-6 M's. Guess who comes calling? Frascatore. Inside on A-Rod again. Home plate umpire Rich Reeker ejects Frascatore right away. Gone. David Wells stunned. Jim Fregosi comes out, and he gets run as well. M's beat the Jays 10-6. M's have won 11 of their last 12 against the Jays. Top of the 1st for Tino Martinez off Joe Mays. A baggy base-clearing double for Martinez. 4-0 Yankees. 5-1 New York in the 6th. 2 on for Paul O'Neill. Back through the box. O'Neill, 3 hits, 3 RBIs in the game. Vizcaino comes plateward. 7-1 Yankees. Bottom 6, runner at first, and it's David Ortiz. Hits it to right. Paul O'Neill, great arm, except on this play. O'Neill can't believe it, and it's a good thing the Yankees had a big lead.
Ball going to punch something out in the dugout after
but look at Jeter and Bernie Williams. Can't help but laugh. He's saying, "No, if you're going to laugh, get away from me." O'Neill and Martinez drove in 3 runs each. Garrett Stevenson gone. Agbayani has 8 home runs on the season. Mets staked to an early 1-0 lead. Bottom of the 2nd, Mets still up 1-0. 2-minute aboard, and it's the new acquisition, Bubba Trammell. Sure, why not? 3-run homer. First is a Met, and the Mets up 4-0. Top 4, still up 4-0. Showing some defense, Robin Ventura, 6-time Gold Glove winner. Not a bad arm either. Later in the inning, Bobby Jones pitching a gem with 2 outs, facing Jim Edmonds and getting the whiff. Bases loaded with Cardinals. Top of the 5th, it's Jones against the pinch hitter, Thomas Howard. Trying to get out of the inning unscathed. Shutout intact. Top 6, 2-minute board. Jones, Edmonds, same result. Edmonds not happy. Jones is complete game 4 hitter. Mets pick up the victory for the final of 4-2. Trammell became the 2nd player in as many days to homer in his first at-bat.
Who that is? That is my baby mama and daddy. Tom Glavine's parents watching his son. Top 7, Rafael Furcal was silk. Makes the stop behind the bag of the play at first. Furcal, the youngest player in the bigs, has an old-school glove and a .304 batting average. Tom Glavine trying to get some help on his way to 200 wins. Top 8, Craig Biggio facing Glavine. And to wonder why Andrew Jones is the truth? Because he has a gold glove and a rock-solid .305 batting average. Top 9, 2 on Chipper Jones. Throws to Keith Lockhart for 1. They cannot get the double play. Top 3 Braves in the order went just 2 for 12 at the plate, but solid D. Moms look worried. She shouldn't have. Next batter, pinch hitter Bill Spires. Lockhart makes the stop. Glavine gets 200, girl, I know. I know. Tom Glavine's mom called in to tell us her son is a 96th pitcher to get 200 career wins. Leg in pain, he stayed in for a while. Top 4 with Casey on 3rd. Eddie Taubensee was putting it down all weekend. Brings in Casey. Taubensee with a double. Casey left the game with a sore right leg. Taubensee off the charts. He went 10 for 14 in the series to raise his average from 239 to 264. Top 6, Casey's replacement, Dimitri Young. Oh, that's tight. His 12th jack of the year. Taubensee said later, it's starting to get exciting for us. Top 9, Dante Bichette with 2 on and 2 out. Rake him. Alex Ochoa, Barry Larkin score. Bichette in with a double, one of 11 red hits. Cincinnati wins at 7-4, and they sweep up Montreal with a old broom.
John Parrish facing David Segui. Bases loaded. Not any longer. Indians stake to a 4-2 lead. The grand slam on the first pitch from Parrish. The thought. Bottom 6, 2 men aboard for the former basketball star Ryan Miner. Chuck Finley. Melvin Mora. At least that was his intent. Brooke Fordyce moves to 3rd. Indians lead cut to 4-3 on the Finley error as B.J. Surhoff scores. Will Cordero up, bases loaded. Base knock. Omar Vizquel scores. Surhoff the throw at the plate. Gets Bobby Alomar. Orioles hang on to win it by the final of 10-7. The O's take 2 of 3 from the Tribe. Luis Matos, who had just 1 RBI and 1 stolen base in 24 career games entering the day, burnt Cleveland for 4 RBIs, 4 stolen bases. 5-year-old Ronnie Gant. Gant has 20 homers this season. He's batting .254. He's heated up with 6 homers since the All-Star break. The Phillies acquired right-hander Kent Bottenfield. Bottenfield won 18 games and was an All-Star with the Cards in 1999. This season, he's been a disappointment, going 7-8 with an ERA of 5.71.
4-2 Angels. Tim Salmon, booyah! Crushes the Bill Seamus pitch all the way to the wall. Darren Erstad, Mo Vaughn score. Salmon before that was 0 for 8 lifetime against Seamus. He gets his first triple of the year. Halos up 6-2. Top 9, 6-4 Angels. 2-1 for Mark Johnson, who got medieval on the Troy Percival pitch. They wave in Greg Norton, the play at the plate, and this is after 1 run scores. Safe. We are tied at 6. Johnson's 11th double of the year. Next batter, Ray Durham representing. Johnson scores easily. Durham with the double. 6 Chi Sox hitters had at least 2 hits. Bottom 9, Chi Sox up 7-6. Bases loaded. Keith Polk deals to Garrett Anderson, and Anderson lines it to left. Carlos Lee goes back, makes the catch, but the tying run scores. We are tied at 7. Next batter, Troy Gloss, lines to 3rd, right at Herbert Perry. End of the inning. Top 10. Bases loaded. Oh, no, he did, y'all. Jeff Abbott hitting only .220 with runners in scoring position. Lines it to right. 2-run score. Chi Sox win a wild one, 11-7. White they'd be in trouble. Bottom 4. Check this out. Jeff Kent checks his swing literally. Got hung up on. Giants 1 through 6 hitters. Went 2 for 21. Barry Bonds checking stuff, and that looks like a Frazier and Ali in 71. Lieber at 8 Ks. Bottom 7, Sammy Sosa. I ain't gonna say nothing, but that ain't right. The scissor up. 32nd homer for Sosa. 9th since the break, best in the NL. 93 RBI, best in the NL. Bottom 8, gloves are way overrated. John Lieber. He dedicated his win to his newborn son, Jarrett, born Thursday. Cubs win at 3-1. Lieber also thanked his neighbor, Jim Blackman. When Lieber went home to be with his wife, Jessica, for the birth, Blackman, who lives a few doors down, caught Lieber so he could maintain his scheduled side work. Lieber goes the distance for the 5th time this season. Only Randy Johnson has more complete games in all of baseball. ESPN's Peter Gammons reports the Expos have agreed to trade left fielder Rondale White to the Cubs, conditional on White agreeing to a long-term contract. White says he wants to go to a contender, and he's not sure the Cubs would fit that bill. The Cubs have until Monday morning to reach an agreement with White and probably will not reveal who they'd include in a deal until then.
To the vet for the Phils and Dodgers. Bottom of the 4th, Dodgers lead 2-1. Tom Prince at the plate. Chan-Ho Park delivers. Gets by Chad Kruger. Pat Burrell comes in. Score tied at 2. More trouble for Park. Bottom of the 7th, still tied at 2. Park walks Bobby Abreu. Next batter, Travis Lee. Next batter is Burrell. Sefcik comes in to score. Phillies up 3-2. Park relieved of his duties. Top 9, runner at first, 2 outs. Jeff Brantley gets Devo. Phillies win at 3-2. Brantley's 17th save of the season. Randy Wolf pitched 7 strong, needing 131 pitches for his 9th win. The Phillies have won back-to-back games for the first time since taking 5 straight to begin the month of July. And the big unit roughed up in his last outing, looking pretty sharp here. Bottom of the fourth, runner at second, tied at 1, facing Mike Redmond and blowing it right by him. Still tied at 1. Top of the sixth, still tied at 1. Runner at first, Luis Gonzalez has just left the building. 3-1 Diamondbacks. Gonzalez, 2 home runs in the game. He's got 22 on the year. 3-2 Diamondbacks, bottom of the 8th, runner at second. Mike Morgan in relief. Derek Lee, good piece of hitting. Mark Smith coming around to score. And tying this game at 3, Buck Showalter has seen this before. Next batter, Kevin Millar. Had a great game. Good piece of hitting as well. Double down the line. Derek Lee scores. Marlins go on to win it 4-3. Diamondbacks' 12th blown save of the season. Millar goes 4 for 4. Antonio Alfonseca worked the ninth for his 31st save.
And this is going to be a scene. Ortiz lines it to center. Joe Randa scores. Kansas City tied the game at 6. Ortiz lunged at Tampa. 2 for 4 on the day. Top 10 still tied at 6. Gerald Williams is cool as the other side of the pillow. Brings in Russ Johnson. Williams' 27th RBI of the month. A new club record. Tampa Bay wins it 7-6. The D-Rays get a 4-game sweep of the Royals, winning their 5th in a row in the process.
Former Ranger Dean Palmer, top of the first off Darren Oliver. Man aboard. Palmer's 20th on the season. Tigers up 3-0. Still in the first, Oliver facing Shane Halter. Bases loaded. Halter to left. Rusty Greer can't make the grab. All 3 runs score. Halter with a triple. 6-0 Tigers. Second game in a row. Tigers score 6 runs in the first inning. Bottom 9, Todd Jones trying to close it out. Facing Royce Clayton, tying run at second, and Jones gets Clayton to pop up to end the ball game. Tigers hold on to win it by the finals 8-7. Darren Oliver allowed 7 runs on 8 hits in 2 innings. Willie Blair goes 5 innings to him. Bernie. Bottom 5, Jeff D'Amico at the plate, and the pitcher has just left the building. First career home run, tied at 1, and Bernie's got a hail. Jeff D'Amico. Masato Yoshii facing Jeremy Burnitz, the topic of some trade rumors. Jeremy Burnitz gets his money's worth when he swings. He's got 23 bombs on the year. Top 9, I've seen enough of Bernie. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Brian Hunter, Luis Lopez, Kurt Leskenic gets his 2nd save of the year. Brewers pick up the victory by the count of 3-2. D'Amico concludes July with 5 wins, an ERA under 1.
Rivera, Eric Owens. Bottom 2, Emil Brown. Boots 1 to right. Owens, play-a-hating. Play-a-hating with his bat, 2 for 5. Next batter, Keith Osick. Rivera, play-a-hating. He was also 2 for 5. Bottom 6, Emil Brown tries Owens again. Emil must have been one of those kids who kept getting spanked for doing the same thing over and over again. Owens got it, and he's hitting 304. Top 7, Josias Manzanillo facing Rivera straight off the meat rack. Rivera's 2nd career slam. He said he hung a slider. I just reacted to it. I don't even swing hard. His 13th jack of the year. Top 9, peace. Phil Nevin, 20th homer of the year. Before Sunday, the Padres were 3-42 and trailing after 6. They win this one, 9-8. Until Rivera slam in the 7th, the Pods had been outscored.